I think we have one new person here today. Mulham, is that how your name is pronounced?
Hello, yeah, actually, I'm new here. I'm sorry for missing any other sessions, but actually I didn't have an access to the internet, so I just surprised that there is, I can say that 100 messages, so I will check them one by one. But right now I saw that the first event is English Learning Forum, so I just joined it.
Excellent.
I'm
I'm
sorry
so
for.
glad that you did. I'm Aisha. I'm the tutor for the English Learning Forum, and you're very welcome. Did I pronounce your name correctly? Is the name pronounced Mulham?
Yes, that's right, Mulham.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you
And
too.
welcome, Mulham. And Raghda?
Hi everyone. Sorry, can you
Hello.
hear me? Hi,
Yes, we can hear you. Tell us a little bit about yourself,
Raghda.
Raghda.
Yeah, thank you. Sorry, I already joined this. This is the first one. This is the first time I already joined this session because I already like the time. I have the time not suitable to me because that.
Uh-huh.
So
I'm
this is
glad you were
I
able to
already
join today.
try to organize my schedule to be able to join this nice session. Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad you were able to join today.
Thank you.
So what we'll do is we have two people here who were not in last week's session and two people here who were. So Ahmed, Abdullah Ahmed, I'm so sorry. I keep wanting to call you Ahmed. I don't know why. Um, Abdullah, if you could ask Mulham a little bit about himself.
Yes.
Oh, we lost Mulham. Oh, there he is.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, great. My name is Mulham Halak. Actually, I'm originally from Syria. I live right now in Turkey. And I have studied electronic engineering. And then I graduated from MBA here in Turkey from Marmara University. And I have been part of recoded programming and I found myself there in this career. So I just wanted to improve my experience and also sharpen my English experience since it's the global language in the world. And nice to meet you all.
Thank you, Mulham. And Mahdi, can you ask Raghda?
Yes. Hi, Ragda. Ragda. Uh, what's your name? Uh,
Okay. Well, I will introduce myself. My name is Ragda. I'm graduate from University of Baghdad, Department of Computer Science. After I graduate, I already joined different courses. So after these courses, one of them from Recoded. With the Recoded, I already joined front-end web develop and graduate. And after this, join a nano degree from Udacity, data analysis and this stuff. And already I graduate and join different courses and I already joined this session. Thank you, and nice to meet you all. Thank you.
nice to meet you.
Okay, I saw that both Abdullah and Mahdi have posted to the feedback forum, to the practice forum. Abdullah, you did your week 1 recording, and Mehdi, you did your week 2 email. Have you seen and heard each other's posts? Mehdi, have you heard Abdullah's post in the practice forum? Okay.
Go
And
ahead.
Abdullah, were you a
My connection is bad. Don't please.
okay? Abdullah,
Yes, have you?
okay. Yes, now we can hear you. Abdullah, were you able to see either of Mehdi's posts in the practice forum?
What? Mm,
You know where you posted the recording of your introduction? Mehdi also posted something there. Did you see it? Hello? Can you hear me? I think I got disconnected.
Yes, we
Yeah,
can.
you're back now.
Okay. Um, I'm going to keep my video off for now, just to improve connectivity. So, Rafta, are you currently working, or are you looking for work?
Yes, you can say looking forward. I already joined course, so I study. So I try to organize my schedule. Thank you.
What kind of work are you looking for?
Well, to be honest, not I already I have different experience in design, uh, different programs, and also I already work as a front end web developer. I can like this, and also data analysis. I already graduate from Udacity. Work on Power BI, Tableau, and the different framework.
So are you doing freelance work, or do you have a job?
No, not yet, but I already joined a course. I already was not I already graduated from 9 degree, and now I have another course. I already study and also join data camp. If you hear about it, I already I have yes. So I already work on to take more a lot of courses in
So
this
you're
time.
studying right now?
Yeah. You
Ah,
can
I
say
see.
like this. But I already looking forward to find a job.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
And Mulham, Mulham?
Like the connection's a bit poor today. Just be patient, guys. Just drop her a message, see where she's at. Are you there, Mulham?
Am I the only one that's facing some internet connection problems?
It looks like Aisha is also. I was just about to ask you whether you could hear me. So,
Yeah, okay. So actually, I just, the first thing that I have heard, my question.
oh yes, so I think Aisha was wanting to ask you whether you're working at the moment or currently looking for work.
Actually, right now, I'm working within the humanitarian field with some local organizations from Syria. But I'm looking for changing in my career, and I really want to be a programmer in the future.
Very good. Nice. I'm struggling to get a hold of her, so just do be patient while she tries to sort herself out. I guess a question for Ragnar. What would you most like to work on in terms of your English language skills?
Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
It's okay.
What?
I was asking what would you most like to get out of this learning forum? what kind of skills do you want to
mean,
work
my
on the
goal.
most?
Okay, welcome.
I think I'm back.
You
Yeah,
are.
you're right.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with the internet today.
I was just asking Ragda what she would like to work on most with her English language skills.
Ah, okay.
Trying to
Thank
fill
you.
time.
Thanks.
Yes.
And Ragda, what's your answer to that?
Well, I already like looking forward to develop everything in my like for example like find more information, more how like develop my experience in this field. This is very important because it's like I already joined, so I'm shy, kind of, because that's sometimes I already like, but I'm trying to face this and make more confident. And thank you.
Excellent. Abdullah?
Yes.
Have you been able to work through some of the exercises?
Yes.
Which of did you find the most helpful?
Task week 1 and task week 2.
I was asking which one did you find helpful?
Can you replace question? Sorry.
Out of the tasks that you have done, are there any that you found helpful?
Yes. Task email help email to week 2.
Okay. And have you tried writing a sample email?
Yes.
Okay, and you're going to post it to the practice forum?
Yes, I am trying to write for my email.
Okay. And Mulham,
Yes.
what are you most hoping to work on with your English skills?
Um, actually, um, I hope that by joining this forum, I'll be able to express myself for any kind of job interviews in the future, and also having, let's say, a bank of English words, expressions, idioms, vocabularies, in order to use them in a professional way.
Okay. And are you currently working?
Actually, yeah, I'm right now working within the humanitarian field with some local organizations, but I'm planning to switch my career and hopefully to be a programmer in the future.
Okay. And Mahdi,
Yes,
I'm really happy that you've been practicing very regularly, that you post diligently. It's really good to practice that way. Was there any task that you found particularly helpful?
task 2, I do.
Was there anything in that was hard?
No, it's clear.
Okay. And Mulham and Rakta, have you had a chance to look at the exercises yet?
For me, no. I will take a look today
Okay.
and I will try to work on all of them.
Okay. And be sure to do the initial assessment. That's the pinned post, and that way you'll be able to see which track you should start with.
Actually, I did the same assessment previously, and my degree was B2.
Okay. So then you
So
should
yeah,
start
but
with the intermediate track.
okay, but it was 6 months ago. So I thought that maybe I will continue working starting from B2 because indeed there is some information that I missed. That's why my assessment was B2. So I chose to start from B2.
Okay. And Rakta, the same for you. You need to do the the online assessment just to figure out which level you're at to begin with.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay. Um, so I know we're mostly doing business English, but right now, how many of you are excited about Morocco being in the quarterfinals?
Yes, I am so excited for Morocco.
Did you watch the match?
Yes, yesterday.
Okay. Abdullah, did you watch the match?
Yes.
And Mulham?
And not only this match, actually, I didn't miss any match since the start of the World Cup.
Okay. So you're a real enthusiast then.
Yeah.
And Rakba?
I follow this, like follow the news. You can see.
Okay. So, but did you watch any of the matches?
Some of them you can see.
Okay.
Not all of them, but some of them.
All right. So, Abdullah, I want you to tell the rest of us maybe 2 sentences about one of the matches that you've enjoyed from the World Cup this year.
Can you repeat the question? Sorry.
Yes, I can repeat. That's fine. You don't need to apologize. I'm asking any match from the World Cup that you watched. Can you just say 2 sentences about that match?
Yes. Match week 1 and match week 2. Final match night James match. Since night mm,
Okay, thank you. And Mehdi, which match have you enjoyed most so far?
Yesterday match Morocco and Spanish is good match, and I am so exciting to watch a Friday match between Argentina and Holland.
Okay. And Ragda, is there any match that you're looking forward to?
Not very, and you can say like not interested too much in sport, but you can say I already saw like I saw different between Japanese and also with visit Germany, if you remember. So was like I enjoyed in this game. Was a beautiful game and also and good technical and everything like in this game, and also with Morocco the we have like with the visit Spanish was really beautiful game also.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. And Mulham, what about you? Since you've watched all of them.
Actually, yeah, I'm a fan of Germany, but unfortunately they just left the World Cup. But for the other matches that I have watched, the most excited match was yesterday match. It was really an even teams between Morocco and Spain. Since all of us know that Spain is have more experience than the Moroccan players, but at the end, there is one winner from the match. It was really very excited match yesterday.
Okay. And I know last week we were talking and several people were interested in working on interview skills. And Mulham has mentioned today that he'd like to work on those too. So we're going to be setting up mock interviews, maybe in another 2 or 3 weeks. Not just yet. I'd like you to get some more practice before we do that. But we'll be setting it up with some of the other pledges staff members. So they'll each take on and we'll do some practice interviews that way. So Ragda, you said you're not very interested in sports. What are your hobbies?
Okay, you're right. I'm not interested well in sport, but so you can say in my favorite my hobbies was like drawing. I already draw, and also I already use digital art. So I draw by use different programs, for example, Photoshop and different programs to draw different views, and yeah, I like this.
Do you
So
use,
I
do
also
you
you can
use a
read,
drawing tablet?
yeah, in tablet and by use the pen, and you can say you can like work and draw different like details and different colors and like the same natural drawing.
Mm.
Like,
Is there anyone else here who likes to draw or paint?
Me.
Ah, Tristan does.
Yes.
I'm terrible at art myself, so I'm always impressed when people can draw.
I haven't
Um,
touched a pen to paper in a while, but I'd like to go back to it at some point.
And Ragda, when you're doing drawing on paper, do you like using pencil or charcoal or pen? What do you like drawing with?
to be honest, different like with color, oil color, and also we can with pencil. That's good, and also we can and digital art. I already recognize more to work on digital art because this is like make more creative. You understand what I mean? So the work more creative, and you can make flexibility more flexibility when you work when you draw.
Mm-hmm.
So that's make me more like want to work on this to continue.
You find
So
it more attractive.
yeah, more flexibility. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And Mahdi, what do you do for fun? What is your hobby?
I don't have any hobby.
Not even when you were a kid?
Any hobby don't have.
So what do you do in your free time?
Uh,
Sorry, I missed that.
uh, Sometimes I watch games, video games on uh, Facebook or Instagram. Like, sometimes on social media. I
Okay.
spent time on social media.
All right. And Abdullah,
Yes,
what is your hobby?
I hobby to read book and swimming or go to gym. I very to read book always.
Do you like reading stories or do you like reading nonfiction?
Um, fiction and story and story love or story kills or story history.
Okay, you like history. And do you read mostly in English or mostly in Arabic?
In Arabic.
Okay.
I try into English, but I don't try mm, filled in I read English. Sorry.
Yeah, okay. Mulham, what do you do for fun?
Um, Actually, I love sports very much. I play football every week with my friends. I also go to the swimming pool 3 times a week, and in the free time, I watch English series and also some movies.
Okay.
And
What
that's only
kinds
for
of...
fun. But for the free time, I working on the programming part, attending some courses, some online courses, some soft skills courses also.
Sure.
But yeah, there is some balance between sports and free time, and also building the capacities and experience.
Okay. And we have a newcomer. Um, the username I'm seeing is Triumph Creates. Can you please introduce yourself? Tell us your name and where you're from.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
All right, thanks. So, thanks for having me here. My name is Triumphant Paul. I go by Triumph Creates. I'm a product designer, so I'm a creator, and that's why my username is Triumph Creates. So, as a product designer, I'm from Nigeria. I love to learn and learn. I also love to teach too. So, that's basically my introduction. Thank you.
And Triumph, are you working right now or are you looking for work?
Okay, right now I'm looking for work.
Okay.
But I do some side gig on these on from time to time. Like do some portfolio work from time to time, so that when I get recruiters to look at my profile, they see some of the works I've done in the past.
And what are you hoping to work on in the English forum?
Overall, I would just say getting a better grasp of the English language and being a better writer, because from time to time I get to write. I would really love to be able to articulate my points better in writing. That would be something I would love to gain from this forum.
Okay, we'll try to do what we can to help you do that. And
Thank-
one of the things that I keep saying to everyone is make sure you do the practice tasks. And especially, I think, for people who are scoring high on the original assessments, it's really important that you do the last couple of tasks in every week because those are the ones that really stretch your skills. So you start where you are. If you're starting in the beginner track, then it's important to do each step. But if you're starting at a higher level, then at the very least you need to do the practice task because it's difficult to progress without practice. So that's true for all of you. Something that we did last week was asking each other questions. So we've all heard a little bit about each other's hobbies. And next, Mulham, you can choose someone to ask. You need to ask someone a question, either about their background or about their hobbies. It's up to you.
Okay, I will choose Mahdi. I really wanted to hear more about his experience in English, and since both of us, I think, from an Arabic background, Arabic countries. So, what's the most difficulties that you faced during developing your English skills?
Uh, my English is not good, and speaking I difficult. Uh,
You find speaking English difficult? Do you find writing easier?
writing is more easier from speaking.
Okay. And Triumph, can you ask Ragda a question?
Okay, I'm to ask Ragda a question, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I don't know if Ragda is a male or female, but I would like to hear about his discipline and what he studied at the boot camp, the tech boot camp he probably attended or she attended, and I would like to know about their hobbies too.
First of all, welcome. And also, I'm female. So, my favorite hobbies was the drawing. And also, I drawing on the paper and also on the digital art. You can on the computer by use different programs. For example, Photoshop and like different another programs to make like a tools framework. Also, my background also I already graduated from University of Baghdad Department of Computer Science. After I graduate, I go to the different courses, join different courses to develop my experience. So I already joined like front end web develop with Recoded, and also I already joined like nano degree, data analysis, and Power BI with Udacity. So I already graduate and take the certificate. Thanks for that. And also I already I already continue study with the different courses from data camp and also different another courses with the Microcover and by use something related with the programming, front end web developing, and I already try to work and develop my experience in the back end to be in the future maybe a full stack. Thank you.
And Raghda, it's now your turn to ask Abdullah a question. Raghda?
Sorry, to me?
Yes, your turn. It is your turn to ask Abdullah a question.
Okay. I already I want to ask about. Can you introduction yourself as so for example your background and your what you're looking forward after 5 years maybe.
Abdullah? Raghda wants to know a little bit about your background and what you're hoping for 5 years from now. Okay, question for you, Mulham.
Sorry, hear me?
Yes, Abdullah, Raghda was asking you a question.
Yes.
Raghda, you'll need to repeat your question.
I like to open a company. I would do like a great company me and company work in marketing and digital marketing and programmer and solve a problem. And I would like to study into master in computer science department AI engineering.
Okay. And Abdullah, can you ask Mulham a question?
Yes. What is your business limited?
Could you repeat the question, Abdullah?
Yes. What is your business limited?
You mean right now or my future, or my planning for the future?
Abdullah, are you asking about right now or what he wants in the future?
Yes.
Right now or in the future? Actually, I will answer both questions. Right now, I'm working within the programs implementation department. I'm head of program department in one of small local organizations in Turkey. And my future plans to be either full stack web developer, But at the same time, I always intend to work within the embedded system since my original study is electronic engineering, but within the embedded system field.
Nice.
Okay, and who? Mehdi, have you asked a question yet?
I need a question for Mulham. Are you from Syria now?
I'm from Syria, but right now I live in Turkey.
Okay, nice.
Triumph.
Yes.
Uh,
Yes, can you hear me?
yes. Where in Nigeria are you from?
Okay. Do you mean where I live or where I'm from?
But however you want to answer that.
Oh,
It's up to you.
Okay. So I've been all over the place. I was born in the northern part of Nigeria. I grew up in the western part of Nigeria. I schooled in the southern part of Nigeria, but I'm actually from the eastern part of Nigeria. So I'm from a state called Anambra in Nigeria. So that makes me Igbo. That's my tribe. I'm Igbo by tribe. But I currently live in Lagos, Nigeria. Yeah.
Okay. And let's see. Mulham,
Yes,
you said you work for a humanitarian organization.
yeah, that's right.
What kinds of projects do they do?
Hmm. We mainly work in four main sectors. The first one is capacity development. We are targeting individuals, entities, civic entities, in order to and some technical people to build their capacities and prepare them for the next phase of the crisis in Syria. The second sector that we work in, which is women and youth empowerment, I mean both from knowledge and also economic side, the livelihood conditions. The
Mhm.
third part that we work in, the third sector, which is civic engagement and civic engagement. We are working on developing the capacities of the potential leaders in our communities in order to have wider participation in the decision-making process in Syria. And the last sector we work in, which is peace building and peace building, social cohesion and peace building. We mainly target the people who are from different areas from Syria after they combined in one area in Syria. And we try to find a common understanding between them and teach them some techniques for conflict resolution in order to have some peace in the communities where they live.
Okay. And why do you want to switch to programming?
Um, I am originally an engineer, Uh, so I have this background, engineering background. And when I started to work within this humanitarian field, actually it was based on my social responsibility since I'm Syrian and we have Syrian crisis, so I have to participate in helping people or maybe doing
Uh-huh.
something for our future. So that's why I joined this sector. But at the end, I always feel that like I'm an engineer, I have to go back to the engineering field. But at the same time, I'm not saying that I will stop working within the humanitarian field. still there is some social responsibility on my shoulder. Maybe I will work with maybe supporting some other volunteers, or still working within supporting the activists or the change makers in Syria, but as a
Mhm.
let's say voluntary basis, not as
Okay.
a career for myself.
Sure. Okay. Thank you. And Triumph, you mentioned that you've done some product design. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
What kinds of products have you designed?
Okay. As a product designer, mainly the aspect of product design I've been trained and worked in is designing digital interfaces. So mobile screens, desktop screens, just user interface and user experience design. Basically, that's what I've done. So from getting trying to solve people's problem and converting that problem into a useful solution, a useful digital solution that they can make use of, whether it's an app or websites or in digital interfaces on like smartwatches. So that's basically the area I've been trained in.
Okay. And Mehdi,
Yes.
are you working in product design or programming?
Programming. Now,
Programming.
my
Yeah,
job.
right. No, I know you do your job is in content writing, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. No, I meant like if for the forums that you're working on, you're interested in programming, right?
Yes. Program.
What kind of programming would you like to do?
Web development. My background in back-end development.
And is
Yeah,
that what you want to continue with?
no, any field, front end or back end, I continue with field.
Okay. And Abdullah, you're doing programming as well, right?
Yes.
And you said you wanted to start a company that does marketing?
Marketing, part of company.
Ah, I see. Okay. So do you know what kind of company you want to start?
Can you repeat this question?
What kind of company? What would this company do? The company that you want to start?
In the future. Now I want the idea and great company.
Okay, so you don't know yet what the company will make or do, but you know you want to start one. Is that correct?
Company programmer.
Okay.
Okay.
And Ragda, you're doing courses in many things. Is there one of them that interests you more?
To explain, so I already create like a website, freelance
Mhm.
website. So that's what my project. So I already like work in the first to design. To be honest, in the first we already faced like a difficult because we already as a programmer not like have to we have to work on the Figma program. If you hear about this program, so already after this we level 2 to we already like complete everything like the programming and download everything on the GitHub. So yeah, to organize everything, but the result this work already like in the different in the nano degree with the data analysis I have like 3 projects I already do it. So the
Yes,
last one,
but
yeah.
which of these do you like doing most is my question.
Yeah. I already answered. The first one was we already create a website, freelance website. That's what's.
Okay. All right. Okay. We're just about to finish the session for today. What I would like is, so far I've seen posts from Abdullah and Mahdi. I want to see practice posts from each of you in the practice and feedback stream. And then let's make sure that we're doing all the tasks so that it's possible to put together sessions for everyone's benefit. Thank you for participating today, and we'll continue to practice. And please remember that just like with programming or with other skills, communication skills also only get better as much as you practice them. So it takes concerted practice to get better at this too. Thank you very much. I'll see you next week, I hope.
Thank you.
Thank you too. See you next week.
Thank you.